Hey y'all, just a quick thing before we start. In the description of this video, there will be a link to a Bleach Discord. That Discord is not really my personal Discord. It's a public Discord server, and it's a Bleach Discord server where you can go interact with other Bleach fans, share your Bleach experiences, play Bleach Brief Souls. There's a chat there. It's really active, the Bleach Brief Souls chat. So feel free to join it. The link will be in the description again. And if you want to know more about it, I will mention it a little bit more in the end of this video. But for now, yeah, join that Discord. See you there. Hello everyone, and I sincerely hope that you're all doing well. I hope you're all healthy, happy, and enjoying your lives. And I know today's video is kind of late. I did make a community post the other day saying that my next video will be in less than 24 hours, and yeah, I lied. But I didn't really lie. It's just that circumstances changed from the making of that post. I was gonna make a video in the next 24 hours and upload it, but there's so many things that I can't really dictate and are out of my power. Anyways, today I'm here, and in today's video I'm gonna be talking about something very popular, in fact. So as a big Bleach YouTuber and as a person who used to own one of the biggest Bleach Instagram pages, one of the most recurring questions I used to get is, why didn't Ichigo become a captain at the end of the Bleach manga or the Bleach story? Or Ichigo should have been a captain, like people just commenting saying Ichigo should have been a captain. And in today's video I'm gonna be giving reasons as to why Ichigo didn't become a captain and is not a captain. But first, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Turn on the notification so you never miss an upload, and remember to give this video a like. That is very important. Please guys, just like the video. Even though you won't like what I say, just like the video. Anyways, let's begin. So even I, once upon a time, I used to ask myself, why wasn't Ichigo a captain? Why didn't Ichigo become a captain? Because when Bleach was still ongoing, I used to have these expectations that when at the end of Bleach, Ichigo will become a captain. And even in the last chapter, when they were going to introduce the new captain, I literally thought it was Ichigo they were gonna introduce as a new captain. But anyways, after giving it a little bit more thought, I now came to the understanding of why Ichigo is not a captain. And I hope this video answers the questions. Even most of you in my other videos always comment that Ichigo should have been a captain. I hope this video answers those questions, and I hope that at the end of it, we're all gonna understand why Ichigo not becoming a captain is actually a good thing. So the first reason, Ichigo is a human. He is alive, he is living, he has his life in Karakura town and in the world of the living. So there's no way Ichigo would actually become a captain, because he's essentially a human being. And if he were actually to become a captain, that would mean that he would have to abandon everything that he's doing in the world of the living. As we all know, Bleach ends when Ichigo, I think, is in his final year of high school, I think, and after that he goes on to do an English major. That's what I hear from the community, that Ichigo has an English major. I don't really know, but the point is that Ichigo has his life in the world of the living, and becoming a captain would mean that he would have to abandon that life, and he would have to become a full-time Shinigami residing in Soul Society. Now the details of these reasons mostly reside in the Central 46. Will they allow Ichigo to become a captain but reside in the world of the living? I don't know, because we know that the Central 46 is essentially fucked up, with all due respect. So the probability of them actually allowing Ichigo to become a captain and still continue with his life in the world of the living is so minimal. And that's the first reason. Ichigo is a human and he has his life in the world of the living. Becoming a captain would mean he has to dedicate his life into Soul Society, which he cannot do. He has a family in the world of the living, so no. And the second reason why Ichigo is not a captain, or will never accept to be a captain, is sort of tied to the first reason, in that he would be required to be in Soul Society as a captain, to be in the Serete, to be in his barracks. And this would be a big issue, because as we know, Ichigo is solely the protector of Earth, or the world of the living. In the world of the living, there's literally no one else. If let's say a disaster god level threat were to appear in the world of the living, and Ichigo is in Soul Society, then who is supposed to actually protect the world of the living? That would be impossible. And Ichigo loves his friends, he has his family there, and Ichigo's goal was always to protect those dear to him or those close to him. So him being in Soul Society is sort of throwing out that goal of him, or that purpose of him, to always always protect those close to him. How can he protect people in in the world of the living while he's in Soul Society? And remember, even to go into the world of the living, certain procedures and permissions are needed to even venture out there. So if someone were to attack the world of the living, of course I know Kisuke is there, he might do something or two, but what if it's a threat that Kisuke cannot handle alone? It would take Ichigo a couple of hours maybe to acquire the the needed permissions to venture into the world of the living, and by that time a lot of people would have gotten hurt, potentially his family would have been killed, his friends. So that doesn't work out. Ichigo needs to be on site where his friends are so that he can protect them, and that is the second reason. Ichigo is the protector of the world of the living, so him being in the Soul Society as a captain would mean that it actually disrupts him protecting the world of the living, and the world of the living would essentially be left unguarded. So if some maniac decided to destroy it, then that's about it. There's no one to stop him. Kisuke might try, but if the enemies are in overwhelming numbers, nothing can be done. And this was actually proven in the Can't Fear Your Own light novels when Ora Michibane attacked and isolated Karakura town. And even Urahara Kisuke was actually struggling to protect the town. It was completely isolated. So imagine if some villains actually do that and Ichigo is not there and they isolate Karakura town. That means they can actually do whatever the fuck they want to Karakura town. That wouldn't be good. So no, Ichigo has to be on site to protect those he loves and to protect the world of the living. And that reason is very simple. Ichigo has Quincy blood, and Central 46, I'm not sure they would ever allow Ichigo to be in their ranks, someone with the blood of Yuha. As we all know, the blood of Yuha is very weird in that Yuha can take control of you and actually make you do his bidding. Now, I'm not saying that this will be the case with Ichigo, no. I'm just saying that these are the superstitions that might be held by the Central 46, and that will lead them to declining Ichigo being a captain. And I believe those three are the reasons why Ichigo is not or will never be a captain unless Ichigo dies. If Ichigo dies, then that's okay. I mean, he will be a soul, he will be residing in Soul Society, so that means that he can become a captain, he can pledge his life or his strength fully into the Gote 13 and into Soul Society. So I have no issues with that. But as long as Ichigo is living, has friends in the world of the living, has a family there, then no, him becoming a captain is just impossible. The Central 46 will never allow, and even if they allow, they will impose some certain restrictions onto Ichigo, and as we know, Ichigo doesn't work well with restrictions. He's a person who acts on impulse and feeling. If someone is in danger, Ichigo will go save them. He doesn't need, or he will never consult or even want to seek permissions for whatever. So even if Ichigo ever became a captain, he would be dismissed within the first 2 months because he would have broken so many laws, and I believe that's the reason why Ichigo is not a captain. Anyway, if you reach to the end, I just want to let you know, thank you for watching to the end. And by the way, there's a Discord link in the description below, so join that Discord. It's a Bleach Discord for all Bleach fans. Join it, interact, have fun, discuss Bleach, other anime, other manga. It's so much fun. You need to join it if you're not in it. Anyways, I believe that was it for the video. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one.